Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone who taught us his truth and who rule well. Peace, love, salutations, and mercy be unto the hopeful elect. Back again with another one through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Hopefully it's edifying. You know, I was driving and I saw a license plate and I saw 10 and I saw 666 and it reminded me of Revelations 3 and 10. All right, which the scripture says in Revelation 3 and 10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. And there's another scripture, all right, which you can mate with that, and that's Revelation 2 and 10, which speaks about the devil, all right, casting some of us into prison and us having tribulation 10 days. Because in this period of time that we're entering into, Esau Edom is setting the stage to fully implement, all right, his new world order. And he wants everyone to receive what is known scripturally as the mark of the beast. But through the spirit, we understand that it is the RFID chip. That is the mark of the beast. And for those of us that are preaching the word, all right, and that are telling the truth, and that have departed from this man's, you know, his spell or enchantment, if you will, all right, through his lies that he has spread upon the people and are speaking the truth, we have made ourselves prey. As it states within Isaiah, the 59th chapter and the 15th verse, it says, "Yea, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. And Yahweh saw it, and it displeased Yahweh, it displeased him that there was no judgment. So whoever depart from wickedness, you know, such as speak uprightly, you know, such as men that have, you know, hazarded their lives, put their lives on the line to speak the truth, regardless of the penalties and punishments, eventually Esau is going to get to the point where he casts some of you in prison. So this tribulation period, when the men of the Lord are going to be attacked, all right, via Esau's media and also through his military, also through him spreading propaganda, is going to align up with the time that they implement what is known as the mark of the beast. Revelation 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. All right, what you have to do within this time is to keep the Lord's patience, keep the word of his patience. And when you go into other translations and you read the same exact verse, all right, it reads a little bit differently, just slightly. But this is from the New King James Version. It says, because you have kept my command to persevere. So we keep the word of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. Faith come by the hearing of the word. And through hearing the word and believing in the word, we keep it to persevere, even through tribulation. All right, even through the tribulation that we're going to have 10 days. All right, which is a complete number of days. Even through the time where Esau makes life so hard and forces you in a position that you either have to receive the mark of the beast or die. By putting our faith in Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, we will be able to persevere. And through that, we show our faith by our works. And Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai will keep us, all right, although we're being tried. And he will give us a crown of life. I will also keep you from the hour of trial, which shall come upon the whole world to test those who dwell on the earth. Now, the reason for Esau being set up and implementing the mark of the beast is so that these people can be tried as well as we. And those that are faithful are going to come out of this thing. The word that for try is periazo. It means to try whether a thing can be done, to attempt, endeavor, to try to make trial of tests for the purpose of ascertaining his quality or what he thinks or how he will behave himself. So within the times that are coming, when you're on the run, when you can't eat, all right, when you barely are getting sleep, when you barely can find something to drink, when you're being demonized and your face is being plastered on Esau's media, when he's making you out to be the evil, when he's bringing out false accusations against you, all right, when he tries to force you to be chipped, all right, when he forces you to receive his mark of the beast, all right, would you remain integral? Would you have constancy? Would you have steadfastness? Would you be patient? Would you persevere through any obstacles or disadvantages? In a bad sense, to test one maliciously, craftily, to put one to the proof of his feeling or judgment. So what they want to do within these times, they want to make it hard on everyone to put a person to a test to see if they will remain integral. And with the man of the Lord, it is obligated of us to stay faithful unto the word of Yahweh Bashmiah Shai. And if we are faithful to the word of Yahweh Bashmiah Shai, it is promised that we will be delivered. To solicit to sin, to tempt. And it is a sin to receive the mark of the beast, of the temptations of the devil, after the Old Testament usage of Yahweh to inflict evils upon one in order to prove his character and the steadfastness of his faith. Men are said to tempt Yahweh. Let me see. But that is the point. All right. We are being tried. And the scripture says that the trial of our faith, all right, it works patience. Salaki, bear with me, Baba Kashai. First Peter 1:7, which reads, it says that the trial of your faith, being much more precious than that of gold, that perishes, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahweh Shai. And immediately after seeing that license plate, the word in the Greek for glory, which is Doxa, came to my mind. Doxa. So if we endure through these times, we're going to receive the Doxa, which the word Doxa in the New Testament, always a good opinion concerning one, resulting in praise, honor, and glory, splendor, brightness. All right, those that keep the word of Yahweh by Shemiah Shai, they're going to receive brightness. They're going to shine as the firmament, as it says within the book of Daniel, all right, the 12th chapter, and going to about the 3rd verse. Whether they die and keep their integrity unto the end, all right, and are faithful unto death, they're going to be risen back up, and they're going to receive that splendor. They're going to receive that brightness. They're going to be filled with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Bashmiah Shai, and with brilliance. Because the scriptures say wisdom maketh a man's face to shine. So they're going to have that glory. All right, just like Moses, when he was in the presence of Yahweh and his face was shone. All right, he had that glow to him. All right, the men of the Lord is going to permanently have that. All right, those that go through, all right, these period of times that we're getting ready to enter into, because this is really happening. It's really happening. Esau is setting the stage to implement his mark of the beast system worldwide. And honestly, I speak as a man, but this is my personal opinion. This is what those global warming talks was about, when they were meeting together as nations to speak about this very same thing here. All right. The reason that 5G is being set up is because they need something, or in regards to speed and strength, that can have the capacity of reading the RFID chip and tracking the RFID chip, and having a wireless payment system, something that's strong enough to carry a wireless payment system. All right, Walmart is going complete cashless. Many stores are going complete cashless, saying that there's a shortage on coins, and also saying that there is that money is contaminated. Why? Because they want to set up the mark of the beast system, which is a system that you buy and sell via using a chip. And the men of the Lord are speaking against this because this goes against Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right. And they're not going to take it. And those that don't take it, they're going to be tried. They're going to go through a trial period. All right. They're going to go through the furnace. And going through this suffering will purify you. It will purge you. It will make you stronger and better. But Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, although you're going through it, he's going to keep you. And he's going to guide you and protect you. And at the end of the day, through your steadfastness and your endurance, you're going to have that Doxa. You're going to have that brightness. You're going to have that glory, that splendor that comes as a reward for those that have been faithful unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Daniel 12:3. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. And even if you are of the elect, and it's through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai that you have to die, you're going to be raised with the same glory. It tells you that within the book of Wisdom of Solomon, the 3rd chapter, and beginning at verse 1. All right. In Wisdom of Solomon, the 3rd chapter, beginning at verse 1 reads, But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of Yahweh, and there is no torment, and there shall no torment touch them. And what does it mean by the souls of the righteous are in the hand of Yahweh? That means that you can't do nothing against them but what Yahweh allows. And I learned that from Yahweh Shai when Pontius Pilate drew him before the judgment seat. And he said, Doth not thou know that I have the power to kill? Yahweh Shai said, you can't do shit against me. But what the Father allows in heaven, man. What Yahweh allows in the heavens. So what is written in his will happen. And part of his will is that we shall suffer. And some of us will taste death. But for the rest of us, we will not taste death. And if it's our lot and our duty to go through that, let us remain faithful even through those times. In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery. And they're going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace. For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality, and have been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded. For Yahweh proved them and found them worthy for himself. Now, what does it mean to be proved? The word proved means to be tried. That means to be tested. And how were they tested? As gold in the furnace have he tried them and received them as burnt offerings. So that means that they had to go through a time of suffering. All right, we're entering into the time where the heat is going to intensify. The heat is going to pick up. But if we remain loyal and faithful to the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and if we persevere, then we receive that crown. We receive that victory. But don't let a man take your crown. The scripture says, don't let a man take your crown. That man that is the only man that can take your crown is really yourself. And in the time of their visitation, they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. They shall judge the nation and have dominion over the people. All right. And their Lord shall reign forever. So in the time of their visitation, they shall shine. They're going to have a glow to them. They're going to run to and fro like sparks amongst the stubbles because they're going to have spiritual power. And not only will they have spiritual powers, but they will have the power over the nations to judge them. All right, the same ones that put them to death. Revelation, the 20th chapter, verse 4. And I saw the thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai and for the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. All right, so it says their hands, your right hand on your left hand. It doesn't matter where you receive it. If you take this man's carnal mark, all right, which they're coming with the vaccination thing and saying that it's mandatory. And if you don't receive a vaccination, you won't be able to work. You won't be able to go to school, which means that you can't pay your bills, which means you can't buy food, which means you can't pay your rent, which means that you are an outcast and ostracized from society. And if that is the cause, how many people can put up with that kind of treatment? How many people can put up with those trials? How many people can put up with that tribulation? It would take a strong man that is strong through faith to be able to endure those things, to make it into the end, and to keep the word of Yahweh's patience. The word patient is going into hupomene, meaning one that have not swerved from his deliberate purpose, but have remained faithful unto faith and piety. He have remained loyal unto faith and to piety, even in the greatest trials of suffering, which we're about to endure. But if you keep the word of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, and if you keep that faith into the end, the Lord is going to make a way for you to escape this. And even if it's unto death that you have kept the word of the Lord's patience, you're going to rise again. And guess what? You're going to live and you're going to reign with Yahushai. And what does the word reign means? All right, which this is part of that Doxa as well. This is part of that glory as well. The word there for reign Salakia, bear with me, is basiluo. And it says to be king, to exercise kingly power, to reign, to govern of a province, to rule of the Messiah, of the reign of Christians in the millennium. So in this new millennium that's coming, it's going to be Israelites that are reigning over, the followers of Yahushai. Metaphor, the exercise of the highest influence to control. So we're going to have control over these other nations. But the thing is, you have to remain faithful. And if you keep the word of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, even though you're going through this trial period, he's going to keep you from the hour of temptation that comes upon the whole world to try every man upon the planet Earth, man. It's going to try everybody. But only the faithful will survive through these times. So be faithful unto Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, man. Be faithful unto his word. Don't take the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip. Until the next time, I hope that this lesson was edifying. A shalom.